Hmm. Right. Doing. Greetings and welcome to another Sunday live stream. Right. So, I thought for today we start with something a little bit different. Now, as I've said in the single episode that I did on this, I'm probably not going to turn this into a series because I'm just not sure how to. There's a lot of the story that would be in this game you kind of get through just basically breaking ships, and while that is kind of amusing, I suppose, it is also very tedious in some ways. But I figure I could do at least some amusements. See if I can figure out how to be a little bit more effective. I mean, I'm never gonna beat a speedrunner at this game, because I'm just not that confident in my abilities.
Good morning, Cutter.
And I play this to have fun and relax. Although I should probably do one thing that will always continue to bother me. It is move that sticker. Just place it there. That's okay, SI. Nothing but glowing stickers. Error. These ghost things probably do. Oops. Oh, I actually did it. I actually made this one. Well, in that case, goes on there. Need to check if my equipment is still doing fine. That's within the margin of error. Let's actually do a ship. Something that is not particularly taxing, so not a javelin to start with. Oof. I mean, I like the javelins, but they will usually take an hour for me to properly gut. 45 minutes, maybe? 3 shifts at least, if I don't do anything wrong. Sorta. I mean, there's a little bit more involved as you do need to know how certain systems work together, but and you have basically 3 tools that you need to learn. Let's see, what is a good ship to start with? I don't want to do another ghost. We've already done a ghost gecko. Javelin tanker ghost? No. The cargo hauler. Scoutcraft. It's Right, let's do an Atlas. To the hauler. Yeah, so I removed the sticker because it's obscured the meter on the gun itself. Now, of course, the meter, the cutter temperature is also in the bottom right of the screen, but that's not where I want to look when I am cutting stuff. Hello, Katarina, welcome. Alright, so we're just going to be doing a little bit of nice, quiet salvaging. And we're going to take our time, or as much time as we think we need. Try not to break anything.
Applying credit. Salvage deposit secured.
We'll be doing some original sin a little bit later. I figure we'll do a bit on one ship. Shouldn't take more than an hour, and then we'll go on with original sin. Just didn't feel like starting with original sin today.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credit transferred.
I figure I also want a little bit more variety in my streams. Yeah, the ship just left.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Also, I kind of like this game. I want to show it off a bit.
Airlock depressurizing.
Let's also check any other sections. Yeah. You go back. Why does it never attach where I want it to? Guess we'll just have to do this manually.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
It's not that so much, it's just... I'm not sure I have quite enough attention span to keep that game interesting for as long as I play it. Plus there's also the argument of a variety of spice makes eating good or something like that. I'm not entirely sure on how the axiom that particular saying translates. It won't necessarily become a common feature, but occasionally I will want to do something a little bit different. And for now, let's just cut open these engines. I do kind of like the quantum thrusters, they're unique in a way. And there is no real good way to completely handle these.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Without something going a little bit wrong. Let's cut off all the thrusters. Luckily, they are very well shielded, so I don't have to worry too much about cutting anything.
Account credit applied. credits.
And I'm very thankful for that. But I'm also kind of annoyed with myself that I missed Hibberheim so badly. With that whole not being able to find the back of my hand without a roadmap situation. As I had the scroll probably in my possession the entire time since I talked to that mushroom. It just bothered the heck out of me.
Fire hazard risk high.
On some level, I kind of would like to be able to do a speedrun of this game, but I just don't have the nerve for it. It's sort of like a puzzle game, as in you do need to figure out a good way to split up or salvage this ship in manageable parts. So right now I'm just getting these quasar thrusters out of these engine bays, or thruster compartments rather.
Thruster dangerously unstable. Proceed with caution.
Without trying to catch fire. Unsuccessfully. Luckily my suit is strong enough so I don't get stuck on the processes here. I hate that the emergency fuels, the flush fuel valve is in the back of these things though. Some idiosyncrasies always exist within these ships. Because I do wonder, how the heck do they get this thing open so that they can maintain it? Because, you know, stuff can break down. How do you get in this thing? There's no access hatch or anything. So yeah. Anyway, also good morning, River. So yeah, this is sort of a puzzle. And that you have 15 minutes to figure out how to solve this. Not that I think that every ship is capable of being solved in 15 minutes. Unless you're a very competent speedrunner. Could you not arc the burning pipes, please? Alright, there we go. That solves that. Where is the... There it is. And yet somehow there's still always two lights, or usually two lights in these things. Yeah.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Alright. Now we just need to get the shells stowed away.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Oh. Come on, just let me find your own way down.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Salvage secured. Applying credit.
I think Yeah, the whole thing is pressurized, so I can't just open this up. Well, I could, but that's gonna cause problems.
Hey, Cutter, you've got 5 minutes left in the shift. Hope you're having fun.
I'm having fun, Dee. Don't you worry.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Going through and good.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Now for the last one, which is a little bit more tricky. The assembly is underneath. And that's just pull you to the rear. And it looks like you're going in. Good.
Applying credits to account.
I just get the barrels out.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Alright, that takes care of the engines. Let's get inside this thing.
Airlock pressurizing.
Ooh, a data drive, finally. Finding those is just so difficult sometimes. At least we can turn off air here.
Air pressure level decreasing. Deposit accepted for processing. Salvage goal achieved. Rewards allocated.
That's a little bit more explosive than I intended, but fine. So I hate blowing out the canopy on these things. Glass is kind of valuable. It shatters so easily.
Credits transferred. Salvage secured.
But it looks like we didn't destroy anything. So.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. One minute left to finish things up, Cutter.
See if we can cut something else open then that be of use. Let's cut the outer hole clear. not a bad first shift. Should be able to finish this up next turn.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. This is your daily wake-up call.
Part of what keeps me playing is these data logs that you can find. I am still not close to finding many of them. And I've been looking forever in those ghost ships for the last log, and it's just not showing up. Annoying. Because there's only a slim chance that you get a data log that you can find in one of their ships. And sometimes it turns out to be just a credit book, a credit drive, which just gives you money. Which, fine, but I don't need money. I'm a gazillionaire already with the whole shipbreaking stuff, lark, being done. Yeah, I don't see a real need for the credit drive to be in there. It's just my point. See if we can get this off without igniting the thingy really.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
And that's still attached. Ooh. Guess we'll get you out of here.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
I don't need any more fuel.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Get that out of the way. Now we can also liberate these things.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
That's still attached.
Object processed. Transferring credit. Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
That would actually work in my favor. If I could get the ship to tilt right. But I likely cannot. Let's just do this the old-fashioned way.
Applying credit to account.
Right. Go down.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Yeah.
Salvage secured.
Watching speedrunners do this is just like watching magic.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
But it is indeed somewhat in the style of something like Power Wash Simulator, I guess. Something that's been euphemistically termed a dad game. Now, I'm not a dad, so I couldn't really comment on that particular subtrope of things, but I do enjoy this from time to time.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
As long as I can avoid smacking myself in the head with whatever I'm just tossing. Which happens more often than I would like. As I misjudge quite how far away something is from me.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
What's still keeping you attached? Ah, there it is.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Valuable object accepted for processing.
Ah, there, it's still attached. Templar hiding in the corner. There we go.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Caution. No tethers remaining.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Let's go grab some more.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Have a nice day.
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Alright, let's yank out the reactor.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits. Applying credits to account.
We're almost done. Let's see. Back panel is free. But then it can go into the processor. Now I just need to make sure that I am not missing anything that needs to go to the cell, which I'm gonna ignore all the lamps because I just don't care. Oh. Missed something. Get the foul off the front of the ship. And it can go away. Now we just need to empty out
Object processed. Transferring credits. 5 minutes left, Cutter. You know what you're doing?
Yes, I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
Although apparently I did not detach this thing. Alright, the ladder is still attached.
Salvage deposit accepted.
That could have gone wrong.
Credits transferred. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
The interior of the ship is now so light that even my slight adjustments are causing it to wobble. It's ever so slightly annoying.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Final salvage goal reached.
It gives us all the rewards.
Salvage deposit
Build
secured.
a
Credits awarded.
door terminal. And we have the poster here. And I think that's everything. There's nothing here but lights. And well, there's still a ion coil. I guess we can go pick that up. Because otherwise it will just bother me that I've forgotten it. Oh, nope. Still these cabin. Got the cabin.
Salvage deposit confirmed.
Now the system notes why it didn't show up. This is a little bit easier now.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Maybe we can probably do this better from the other side.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account. Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
This filthy mattress out of the way. And one more door console. Because of course there's always one more.
Salvage accepted. Credit
Always
applied.
another door console that you don't know. And may as well top up the fuel.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Alright, let's get this boy into the furnace. Just under 7,000. What tethers would be enough. A grappler I could own to hold it in place? No, unfortunately not. Most of the thing holding things in place would be the mass of the ship.
Shift's almost done, Cutter. 1 minute left.
And that's pretty much almost gone now.
Deposit accepted.
It depends a little bit on the ship you're working on. Like for instance, if I was working on one of those javelins, I would not have to worry about the mass being too little for things to be moving about. But even then, the physics engine can sometimes go a little bit wonky. Right, I think that's everything here. Let's go home. Looks like we didn't really left anything behind, and we only destroyed $104,000 worth of stuff. Not a bad turn. 2 shifts. I mean, not that I have anything to go, anywhere to go with this particular character.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Your allocated shift time will be commencing shortly.
That's quite enough of that. Did briefly want to show you this. Yeah. I did give this one a try, but even with my best attempt I couldn't get closer than this. Oh well. That's 30 minutes, I'm not gonna subject you to that. So just let me switch over for a moment. Back to something a little bit more familiar to us. Back to some more Divinity originals. Right. We ended Shipbreaker portion a little bit earlier than I anticipated, so we should have more enough time to do this. Although keep in mind, I will probably be leaving maybe 15 minutes earlier than usual. I mean, it is a nice day out, but I'm gonna drive. Grind is a big word. Alright, let's take this fool out.
Infected hog's carcass. You set this rat free, would you? Unleash the pustule answer upon Heidelheim and you, and then retreat back to your teeming swamp.
What was the prisoner's crime?
This particular tuber is hated first and foremost among all others. He has been remembered in song and in story as the foulest abomination the womb of Heidelheim ever has or will produce. The Scarmanziger was a guard of the royal treasure before the days of our great Boreas. And he set his cursed eye upon the winter ring of the king, the symbol of his majesty's power. The fiend broke his oath of fealty to the crown and kingdom and stole into the room, snatching the ring and fleeing into the night. The king blamed his long-time rival for the theft, and a terrible war ensued. A war that decimated Heidelheim in landscape, population, and spirit. Meanwhile, the rot-hearted Anziger hid his crime and allowed the war to rage in the name of saving his own slimy yellow belly. Has he come forward? Thousands of lives would have certainly been spared.
I mean, yeah. Not sure you can blame him for the entire war. I mean, it was the king who laid the blame at the rival with no real evidence. So, sounds more like the stealing was an excuse.
When the truth came out at last, it was too late to reverse what damage had been done. But not too late to enact the highest price upon the Hardspace head. An eternity of ice.
I'm not sure how an eternity of ice is really punishment for an ice elemental, but... But I'm gonna be practical here. I need some help getting into the treasure room.
We can't well let them shut up the one soul who might help us get into the king's treasure room.
He sounds like the sort of useful coward I'd like to have owe us a favor.
Fancy that! An eternal sentence overturned by an ape. We'll snap your arms like twigs before we'll see that slime set free.
I mean, I'm sure there's more political stuff behind the scenes going on here that I probably should be aware of, but... As I consider you all to be corrupt agents of the corrupted king, I don't see why I should care what he thinks. Well, at least that worked. Well, I don't know off the top of my head when it came out, but I think it came out before Frozen. You're not endearing yourself to me, Cigar. What do you know about the king's treasure room?
Oh, only everything. You'll find plenty of chests bursting with gold and relics in there. But the real treasure is hidden away from unworthy eyes. If they stuck the winter ring back where I sang it from, I can tell you exactly how I did it. That'll teach you snowflakes.
Well, to be fair, snowmen with carrots for noses have been made since carrots were invented, I think. So, not like that's all that weird.
You'll need one of King Skadi's talismans. Each of us royal guards were once granted one, but they were all destroyed after my escapade. All but one, for otherwise the ring would remain inaccessible. Where that talisman is hidden now, though, I cannot say, but surely you inquisitive types can sniff it out. Once you have it, make sure you wear it close to your heart and head for the treasure. Stand proud right smack dab in the middle, where you can see hills of gold stretching beneath your very feet. Be patient. Spring will be yours to grab.
I heard you were the cause of a great war in Hipperheim.
Oh, that little commotion. I never paid it no never mind myself. A lot of smoke over an incy-wincy fire. What was King Skadi thinking, starting such a hubbub over a teeny little ring? Speaking of whom, is he still mad?
I'll take my leave.
If you're satisfied, I'll make haste out of here. The last thing I need is another set of fat snowmen on my trail.
I've asked all I needed to know.
Then I reckon this is farewell. Thanks for busting me out of that icicle, by the by. I'd say I owe you one, but I haven't got plans to run into you.
At least I don't have to fight every single one of the prisoners. Alright, what did they drop? Gold. Gold. Some wood chips. Arrow shaft. You can pick up the logs. And there was something else. Lace scaled armor. So where else have we not been yet? I think we've gotten everything we can over here. Some mushrooms.
Frost.
We just defeated rats. This leads back to the imp camp.
Too cold. Concentrate.
Let's see if we can get over here. That skull is likely just a facade. We should be able to get past there.
I've spotted something interesting.
Well, I'll be damned. A hidden hatch.
Excellent. I love secrets.
And that's fine, but not exactly what I wanted.
I sense enemies nearby.
I don't recall if I did that. I may have, but I'll double check in a moment. Does everything have more initiative than me? Right, so first of all, thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Bless timber.
I could really do something that gives me a little bit of help. It's not quite enough for most of that, but summon an undead warrior to help out. At least it will allow Medora to move. That will bring Nick out as well. Alright. Good. Nice.
I'll make short work of this scum.
Do this.
Warm as dragon's breath.
Right. Everyone here is stunned by the looks of things, so I don't need to worry too much about that. Can I get something over here? No. Locked. Just out of reach. Darn. Let's just drain your health. And set you on fire.
Dive! I'm in!
Medora needs to rest for a turn because of the adrenaline.
My turn through the gauntlet with pleasure.
You keep on the shaman. And looks like nobody is seriously injured. Any chance you can hit her? Nope, because it's out of the way. Freezing these wolves probably is not gonna work. Let's just keep everyone alive then.
Trade my gauntlets for a hot drink.
Does anybody else smell smoke?
Actually, let's cripple you first. Or not.
As thrilling as the stage, though not half so bloody.
Stop running away.
Again.
Demon's breath has been paralyzed.
Stop running away! I mean, run all you want, but stop running away!
Death is its own deliverance!
We have only one more turn with you.
Did someone leave an oven door open? I call upon the armored dead.
Okay, so I'll bring in a stronger one. Sure, I can finish this off.
Would you care to hear a little tale?
Back on my feet again.
Running away has very little reason. Very little points.
Does anybody else smell smoke?
Hopefully that will slow you down.
I think I'll go for the eyes.
Well, at least she's backed herself into a corner now.
Warm as dragon's breath.
Just out of reach. One more AP. And of course that didn't kill her. But this should. If it hits.
There won't be any
The
wolves left
unending
in this land at this
darkness.
rate.
More's the pity.
He didn't even drop anything. And then back to this Malak. Ooh, tormented soul. That should really go in the bag. Not the hides in here. Seeing them, where are the hides? Oh, there they are. Yeah, I figured he would be dying a little bit more often than he tends to do in this run, but then again, I have also a much easier way to get him back. And in the other game. Arm scroll. Why would you put pickpocketing on metal boots? That seems kind of redundant, or not redundant. The opposite of what you want to achieve. Blank skill book, nice. Nice Gambism. Actually not that bad, I mean it's not anywhere near as good as my current armor, but it should sell for something. I mean this is cloth armor, I believe. Well, Medora can hold on to that. Pity I don't have anyone that does daggers. Or has any use for daggers, really. I mean, I know I spec'd Medora into doing a bit of scoundrel stuff, but I'm not giving her a dagger. That kind of defeats the point of having someone with a two-handed sword on your team.
As good as a new penny.
I mean, I kind of like this, but this is really more for Medora, I think. And she's the only one that really gets into melee of us, the party. So, would this be a useful thing? If I don't worry about the strength, doesn't affect all that much. Alright, let's double back to the imp. No, he does not. I did think about that, but I wasn't entirely sure what amulet to give him. Because, yeah, I could craft something, perhaps. Magic rabbit's paw, that's not quite what I need. But it should be in this thing. In this list. Where's that armor? Ah yeah, the rabbit's paw amulet, which I'd need to look up what kind of amulet would be useful for him, and I was also kind of hoping I could find an amulet that for him in any of the shops. True enough, I guess. It won't really do much because I probably will forget that he has that. Yeah, this way to the camp. I mean, I think I've killed all the Immaculates, so let's see if that imp will be happy about this.
Too cold. Concentrate.
It's so cold here.
If there is anything I can do to help you slay all Immaculates, pray state it. I thought it was no. It's like it became alive. I haven't, no. So I have. Luckily, it's all King Boreas' doing. Things we were surrendered. Some of us rebelled and ran. Of course we did. You must know. After long, so we built him. The only way to get in that
It doesn't seem like he's got anything for me.
I'll avenge you, my fallen brother.
Right, let's just get to that hatch then.
Curses! I'm stuck.
Well, then figure it out.
Better chill.
I kind of want to get out of this weather now. Where did we find that hatch? There it is. I'm sure there were 3 criminals on this map that we could potentially liberate. Did I miss one? I mean, we did the troll, I think. Ah yes, we can go over here. Let's do this one real quick. Because more loot is better than no loot. Also, I need to double check for a moment. Do I have what it takes to make arrowheads? And I can make arrow shafts easy enough, but not arrowheads. Hello! Welcome to the stream. Alright, that's save, just in case this one proves to be difficult. Alright, tell me of his crimes, please.
Stand back, slime belly. Who are you to roam our land, disrupting the execution of justice? This prisoner has been tried, sentenced, and convicted in the Grand Courts of Heimerheim.
Steam cloud arrows create a cloud essentially of stunning effect, I believe.
Extremist scum! His disdain for the king's rule caused 2 gruesome deaths, called by the fiend the price of protest. Ahoka determined that Earth elementals within Heimerheim deserve the same rights as we of the ice. He demanded that prison sentences given to those of the green and ground ought to be equal in length to those given to ice elementals. Preposterous. Because the king would not acquiesce to the madman's insane demands, the fiend retaliated. He broke into the prison and set free 3 high-security inmates, Earth elementals all, in protest.
Ah,
One of those prisoners went on to murder an innocent clod of ice. The other was savagely ripped to pebbles by a mob that yearned on his whereabouts. Tell me, oh pompous bloodbag, does such a sower of death and discord deserve freedom?
Well, I don't agree with his methods, but I guess his cause has some merit.
Prison is hardly the place for a relentless pursuant of justice.
Indeed, this King Boreas seems to have used the law to silence a campaign for equal rights in his land. The lout.
Fancy that! An eternal sentence overturned by an ape. We'll snap your arms like twigs before we'll see that slime set free.
Well, at least his attacks will be a little bit more effective.
Fletched with thorny timber.
Brightly today.
Better chill.
Surprisingly resilient to stunning these guys.
Can it be? Trees, earth, ground. The smell of the wintry pines and soil. A whiff of fresh air after years of nothing but the glassy aroma of ice warning me in.
thank you kindly for freeing me, stranger. Tell me, are you a proponent of the Earth Equality movement?
Tell me of yourself.
I am a liberator and an equalizer in this tyrannical prison plane. One of the few willing to stand, rock solid, against King Boreas' many miscarriages of justice. The tyrant, master warden of this prison dimension of Fairy, exerted his power over we Earth elementals with an iron fist. For an equal crime, an icy thief or assailant would receive half the sentence of a mossy one. I protested. When it became clear that my demands fell on deaf ears, I took the law into my own hands and freed 3 of my kind from Boreas' prison chambers. For my crimes, I was encased in ice. Silenced then, but silent no more.
What do you know about King Boreas?
Huh. That hoary pig proclaims to hold the scales of justice over all of Fairy. But he's rigged the damn thing in favor of his own kind. The other monarchs of the Fairy realm, true leaders, elementals all, are loath to interfere with their mad brother and his ice prison. They ship him their criminals, and he deals with them according to his own mercurial laws.
Well, I'm looking for the White Witch. Do you know where she might be?
I don't know the name, but if she's an important prisoner, she'll have been taken to Boreas prison. It wasn't that long ago that I myself determined to break into that tyrant's house of prejudice. It was no simple feat, but worth every careful maneuver.
I need to get into the castle.
Of that, unfortunately, I know nothing. If you make it inside and face the arch-oppressor Boreas himself, do give him a solid stomp, courtesy of we of the Earth.
I'll take my leave.
I'll soon fly to my homeland, away from this frigid wasteland once and for all.
No, that's
If
all.
that's so, then I must depart. I won't waste another moment languishing in an icy cage. Good luck, and farewell, friend.
I mean, the fact that he was sent here suggests he's already a criminal of some stripe.
Not even worth the rummaging.
I was really hoping to find something better.
Oh, shush.
My gauntlets for a hot drink.
And nothing else here. Alright, then there's indeed nothing left but to go for the obvious thing. Blank skill books. Animan can hold on to those. The Royal Guard talisman. So we need to be wearing this when we get into the treasure chamber. Now, do have to keep reminding myself of such things. Make sure that we are fully stored.
Vitality restored.
No, I don't want to. Alright, moving on. The hatch. Where's that skull face? And not here. I mean, that's a face, but not a skull. No. There it is. Yeah, ever slightly closer to the next level, indeed. Let me just quickly check something while we're walking. It appears I can make arrowheads. That is unfortunate. So yeah, indeed, quite a lot of traps.
What's this? It looks strange.
Oh. I did not mean to pick up the barrel. Ooh, nice. Yeah, Let's see what a fireball will do. Bunch of explosive mines, so not the most intricate of traps, but...
What trickery is this? It vanished. And yet...
Right.
Are my eyes fooling me?
Can't do it with arrows. But I have to be real careful. See, how many grenades do I have? So static cloud is that. Smoke screen. Bombing arrow. Explosive arrow. Let's take this really carefully. Have you rain down on this?
In the rain, nobody can see you cry.
That toxic cloud might be in the way. Not entirely sure. I have the 9-inch nails. I should make him slippers. Alright, let's disarm this. What causes a problem? The hand grenades will give to Dora. You will have more use for them. Two routes to take. Two are equally as treacherous.
Ambushed by a scoundrel. I can't feel my legs.
Oh, I guess. Convenient. So these.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
Static clouds. Fine. And that's just back where we were. Worry about the rest of this. These don't appear to be disappearing, so. But those are disappearing ones, so let's just be very careful. Alright, that makes things a bit easier. And now to make this walkable.
Soaking spray.
I need to dry off.
Cold as ice, cruel as knives.
Vile kiss of the serpent!
On the mend! I feel better already!
Go past the annoying bits. Kinda would like it if there would be some light in this place, because it's kinda dark. I think we're underneath the prison now. Yes, indeed we are.
Looks like we
I've
found the
spotted
prison,
something
all right.
interesting.
The White Witch must be around here somewhere.
If she hasn't been tortured to death in this hellhole.
I very much doubt that she would be tortured to death. That's not something that they would likely do. Walk with the rat, if we can.
A word in your ear, mate. You all right, mate? In a bit of a pickle, are ya? Look like you're proper stuck in there.
Who might you be?
I'm Tyler, mate. What's your name, Sunshine? Ain't Rat Killer, is he?
I could use some help getting out of here if you're willing.
Yeah? Leave her over there, opens the gate, mate. I'll pull it for you, if you help me back. Me stomach's rumbling. Got some cheese I could nibble on?
I do, here you go.
Get it! A thumping piece, that. All right, I'll help you.
Revitalized and restored!
Don't talk with Animan, damn it. Right, Animan. Stand in the back.
It's too high, mate. I can't. I can't. I'm sorry, mate, but I got...
Right, that's fine. We have other means of getting out of here. Poor imps. They did not deserve any of this. How come you feel what you feel? How come are you conscious?
I do not know. The first time a helpless victim was forced into my many-thorned frame, and he wet me utterly with his blood, I suddenly sprung to life. Boreas says it is because of the stone my head is carved from. A stone from the stars. Its sanguine tastes animate my spirit and my lust.
I don't think it really wise of me to enter an Iron Maiden, no matter how cordial her invitation.
Don't say that wretched word. A maiden I am, and a maiden I must remain. How terribly am I cursed. Cursed to crave the fires of desire, but forever unable to feel the lick of its flames, the thrust of its blaze. How many times have red-blooded men been invited to penetrate me, dragged into my embrace, kicking and screaming? but it is not I who is ecstatically pierced. It is them. I do not draw from them that which is meant to give life, no. Their life's blood instead. I am the thousand-robed celibate, the virgin of steel chastised with chastity everlasting.
Right. Well, unfortunately... you are... possession. Oh, we can talk.
I pity her, this Iron Maiden. Or rather, the girl's spirit trapped within. Her predicament is clearly demon-made. Nothing else could delight so much in the kindling of desires again and again, only to withhold them each time anew. If there is any way we can put her out of her misery, we should. For it is better to die than be enthralled by demon curses.
Yeah.
You have an astute mind, Hunter. One that meanders through the marshlands of mundane morality with refreshing abandon. Many hold life to be a sacred thing, or worse, a god's gift over which only those self-same gods may preside. But life is neither God's given nor sacred. And when it is dragged into the dust by demons, our duty is to end it without a moment's pause. Do not forget.
I wasn't intending to. And there we have another bloodstone. Yeah. But I'll not turn it into a starstone just yet. We could maybe use the healing that thing will provide. Ooh. Human.
There must be a way out of here. There must be a way home. Maybe I am going nuts.
You have anything to sell? Putting enthusiast and knockdown arrowhead. I'll take the arrowhead, but I don't need the book. Tell me about yourself.
I have no idea what's going on. One minute I'm out on a jog with my dog Rocky, and the next I'm headfirst in the snow with snowmen all around me, and they're talking and poking me and demanding to know which source lord I serve, and I'm just a normal guy. I'm not crazy, am I?
What do you stand accused?
Hell if I know. All I did was ask for a phone, and these monsters threw me in this dungeon. They asked so many questions, but I had no idea what any of it meant. And this place, it isn't normal. The snow talks. There are magic wands, and little red people, and talking animals, and no toilets.
What do you know about this prison?
It's full of dead bodies and vermin, and the snow people seem to be in charge. God, what I wouldn't give for a drink.
The sight of magic disturbs you?
Well, it'd be pretty fantastic if I knew what the hell were happening. Where I am, what I'm doing here. I've got a life, you know. A house, a car, friends, and a family waiting for me. Isn't there a single phone in this damn place? I'd settle for a telegraph at this rate.
Poor fellow seems to be quite touched with madness. I ought to leave him be.
What? No. No, I'm not crazy. Please, you must believe me. I don't belong here. You hear me? I don't belong here.
I believe you, but nothing much I can do about that. You're also not sharing yourself with anything interesting, so just leave. Alright, so now comes the tricky part. Getting past these guardians. How do I do that again?
With this incantation, we can pass the force field that bars the way into the castle.
High time for an audience with King Boreas, I say.
I think we probably do this best as a single person. Looks like the sentinels are all gone. I can't kill him. I kinda would like the contents of those chests. Wonder, can I move him? Maybe something a little bit less obvious. Could I use a smoke grenade?
No smoke without triumph.
Alright, that works. More or less. Didn't exactly do it elegantly, but this is not better than what I'm wearing. Try another one. Alright. Simple solution. I mean, fire resistance won't exactly help me here, but not bad boots. Is that a better staff for you? Marginally better. Considering we're going up against the Ice King, having a fire staff probably will help.
Damnation! Not even a crack!
Well.
Source Hunter, you have found us. Here she is at last. Ikara. Oh, but look at her. She has been encased in ice so unyielding that none of my spells melt even a fraction of its surface. You find me at a loss. I admit it. For I've no idea what sorcery, or dare I say it, sorcery will set her free.
There has to be a way to set Ikara free.
Like I said, so far my attempts at rescuing her have been about as effective as trapping a robin's shadow. No, I believe that if we want to free Ikara, we'll have to find the one who imprisoned her in the first place. This frost-touched magic isn't Leandra's doing. It has Boreas written all over it. The Winter King did this to her, so the Winter King's the key.
Do you have anything of value? Only reflect melee damage is not quite as useful. Just all large. Let's see if we can sell you some stuff. Yeah, much better deal. Do I have anything else? I can sell you all my loose wands that I don't need. But anything level 12 probably isn't useful to me. As useful to me. So I should probably update my wands. Yeah, the Shambling Oak wand I should really place. Right. This one is much better than these. That one. Give me some money back, please. I'm gonna have all the useless ropes that I have. You have a fire staff. That one still useful. You only need one. Alright, that's quite enough of that. And we can just hide these. Sort this out.
It seems the Winter King has woven ice too rare and powerful for mere fire. I don't know how long she'll last within that ice. There must be a way.
Better for you, I think.
Damnation! Not even a crack!
Staff you currently have is probably good enough. And I needed to swap out your one for that fire one that I saw.
Has woven ice too rare and powerful for mere fire.
Alright, we can move on.
I don't know how long she'll last within that ice. There must be a way.
Oh, it shall last as long as needs be.
Damnation! Not even a crack!
There she is. The White Witch. A prisoner in ice.
I wonder what sorcery, or worse, sorcery, we'll have to use to get her out.
It seems the Winter King has woven ice too rare and powerful for mere fire. I don't know how long she'll last within that ice. There must be a way.
Well, at least we have found a way into the prison. Now, we need to find a way into the palace. I didn't need to come over here, but I did anyway, because I felt like it. Maybe behind the castle entrance.
grips my hands today.
Ah! You seem a little out of your element now.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah. At least there's a way to make sure that you actually know where to find the Ikara. But luckily it doesn't matter all that much, because they designed this game so you can play it in multiple ways and still get the right outcome that you need. At least they didn't put the whole thing on fire here, which you wouldn't expect in an ice castle. Alright, next set.
Intruder spied.
I must focus.
Sorry, Madora.
Bring them the dragon.
The fervor of flame!
So cold here.
Yeah, but a good place to farm these water essences.
So cold here. That force field looks impassable.
Nothing stops us, Source Hunter. We'll find a way yet.
The force field brims with 1,000 distant voices. They seem to be expecting some kind of incantation.
I'm not gonna say abracadabra. We'll speak the incantation we found amongst the defeated Immaculate.
The voices sound pleased, then grow distant and evanesce.
Alright. Boss time. Let's just quickly top up the health. You. And we'll have you eat a cheese. There we go.
There thou art! The upstart that seeketh to upset the harmony of Heimerheim! Why hast thou ventured here, Avatar of Man? Why dost thou seek the downfall of Lord, nay, King Boreas, sovereign of winter?
Well, I've come here in search of the elusive White Witch.
So thou seeketh but another human, a worm of no import. But though thou tramplest through my realm and besiegest my fortress, thou shalt not have her!
But tell me, Boreas, what is it you have done to this realm of fairy?
Fairy, I have marcheth to the gallows, high behind drawn forth from freeze and frost. How they mocketh me, my brother seasons. Thou art the ugliest quarter, they saith to my frozen face. Thou art the blemish of the year, fool that thou art, my brothers. Winter is the jewel of the seasons, and now it is the ruler of time and Heim. Heimerheim!
How did you overcome your 3 siblings?
'Tis easy when thou hast but to wish upon a well, and the generous pit delivereth unto thee the power of chaos. It doth whisper, the demon straight into my wintry wit, and a woman he sendeth forth into the fields of faerie. The stone of stars, no more doth she ask of me. The stone and blood of imps. In return she giveth unto me this staff. My siblings enslaved within. Strong are they, these immaculates, stronger than thee. For thy wield the powers of darkest demons. And stronger than thee I am too. The lord of all the seasons, the ruler of all the elements, the one king of eternal winter!
Enough of this. Our battle has been a long time coming.
I, Avatar, I! Thou hast traveled far and delveth deep into the heart of winter, but here thou shalt find thine end. Ice preserveth life and death, and in between the two thou shalt spend the ages in frost encased.
I don't think it'll be that easy. Now, I know there's some sort of trick to this fight, but we'll see. Actually, there's not much point. I don't see any particular modifiers on him, so let's use our soul, our rare stuff. That didn't do quite as much as I'd hoped. How about just a regular arrow? Darn. I think I need to get rid of these sentinels. Yeah, he's being healed right now. You unleash Nick.
As thrilling as the stage, though not.
Let's see if he can disease him. Darn. But at least it hurt him. Gonna need a lot more force, but See if I can. Activate this. And let us turn that off.
Eternal silence awaits you.
The time of your death is at hand.
Yeah, I figured he would be immune, but I had to try.
Royals within these veins.
Let's bring out the spider. Let's see if we can get a little bit more on the field. I wonder if he's immune to poison. Not sure that did anything, but we'll see.
I think I'll go for the eyes this time.
Damn thee, fiend! Upon the torrents of stars, I call to burn thy body!
Fletched with thorny timber.
And don't burn him, please. Nick is about to go away. Reload. Heal.
My turn through the gauntlet with
Now you know the reach of my power.
Well, at least the poison works.
Seven have mercy on your soul.
My life is ebbing away.
Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna get across that. Let's just focus on the fight then.
Soaking spray.
I need to dry off.
have a bottle of beer. And you're drunk.
As good as a new pen. You are no threat to me now.
Right, let's bravely run away. No, 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 stop moving. Dang it.
My kingdom for a dry shirt.
Spirits there vanquish my foes.
Don't really have something that can help against you. Can I destroy you?
Eternal silence awaits you.
Oh, nice. I wasn't entirely sure it was a summon.
I feel better already.
Right, so now we have a carrot.
The seven grant abundance!
Ho, hero! 'Tis I, the Summer King. Wholly do I... Hey, quit shoving! Knock it off, will you? I'm trying to...
Out of the way! It's Lurian's turn! Well, I thought the day would never come! Thanks for giving old Carrot Face the great melt. We and the Earth Kingdom owe you a tremendous... what? Well, you'll have to wait your turn. Oh, for the love of all that's igneous, go ahead then, if it'll stop your owling.
Excuse me, but I've got to say my piece. I won't last another minute in this uncouth company. My left side's burnt to a crisp, and my right side reeks of moss. Right, I know who these are. This is the kings. So, how can I break you out of this staff?
We overheard a crafty little imp named Gigix tell Boreas that the staff can only be destroyed where it was created. The elemental forge. He seemed to imply that the forge was somewhere in Iverheim itself, but I know not its exact location.
But you must hurry. I can feel my breeze stagnating within this tiny prison. And Mr. Hothead here has turned this place into a sauna.
Better the crackle of embers than this idiotic blustering.
Oh, cover your ears, hero. Nothing whips up a flame like a wild wind.
I'll begin the searching for a way to break you free.
The elemental forge, hero. It's the only way.
Yeah.
Dancing devil sprats, comrade. A talking staff. Burn it before its sauce tendrils start leeching your eye jelly.
Yes, yes. Please smash that evil piece of craftsmanship before I end up pregnant with sauce homunculi.
You two have way too vivid an imagination. these are much better. But I need strength 8 for them. A pity. Bodybuilding... Madora, I think. In which case, Madora can also hold on to this. And we also picked up this metal shield. This staff. A wand. I think that's all. Nothing else to loot here, really. Your armor is falling apart. Let's clear out all the rest of this burning stuff.
In the rain, nobody can see you cry.
So those pillars would just give you buff then, I guess. I figured there would be more to this particular fight, but guess not. Yeah. So we need to get in here. That require... I can't interact with the field, but if I put on that amulet, the Royal Guards, that help? It changes nothing. Back with the regular amulet then.
Too cold. Concentrate. Sigurd's here. I've been slow.
Careful! I've spotted a trap.
These sentinels apparently are not all that dangerous. I mean, I
My
can...
heels are really dragging here.
I just break you. Apparently that chest is out of my reach. Where does this go? That's a secret way in, I guess. Or a way out. It's a way the way back into this cave. This is how we could have gotten in here if we had gone with the jumping route. That's fine. I mean, that's perfectly viable, but I don't have the spells or abilities necessary to do the jumping. I hope these sentinels are all not functional. Right. Not sure I've got any more smoke grenades. I have one.
Time for some blinding mist.
Yeah, you missed, all right.
Intruder spied.
That's not the way to do it then. Right, let's not bother with that. I guess they patched that out. Darn, I kinda like that solution. I don't know why Master Boreas has banished me here. The king has gone quite mad. Quite mad. One moment I was merely polishing the statues of his throne room, and the next I was plunked unceremoniously in this unfortunate spot. If I move from here, the sentinel to my left will kill me. If I stay, I will surely die of thirst. Because this vial of poison will be my last and final friend. Aww. But you had pizza. Guess there must be something in that chest I need. Alright, Sam, if you'd be so kind as to not screw up the throw at this distance.
See this? Watch very closely.
Intruder spied. Intruder spied. Intruder spied. Intruder spied.
That's that. Going. Let's craft a few more arrows while we're still at it. It's a decently powerful staff, but not sure why the king was quite so distant on using that. I know I can use the tongs with something. Otherwise I just need to get rid of them. I know I read it somewhere that you can use for something. Just checking. I can't find it. I thought for sure you could turn them into a trap disarm toolkit. Alright, let's get out of here because I don't think I know how to get past here. As I don't know the reason why this is on fire, but there's also no way in here, as far as I can see. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what to make of this room, but that doesn't matter. We need to get to the lava pit, I think. That's the closest one, right? Yeah. Let's set free these kings so we can actually hear some explanation. Maybe we can get an end to this perpetual storm. And that probably will have to do for today. I mean, we made some decent story progress, if not particularly experience progress, but that's fine.
Sister, we are free! And who is this? Can it be that a frail mortal human faced and bested our own scheming Boreas? Ah, but this is no mortal, I see. Strange you'd take the guise of a source hunter. But I shall of course honor your chosen form. Indeed, I suppose I should have expected that one of your kind would snap our brother sooner or later. Boreas always did dance uncomfortably close to the dark arts. But I suppose the others of we elemental monarchs thought it better not to interfere in the affairs of his realm. No, like fools, we waited for his pride, his hunger for more and ever more power, to pull us from our own seats of safety and into his sordid storm. We, and with us all the subjects of the realm of Fairy, do owe you our lives, Source Hunter. If, no, not if, but when, we might be of assistance to you in this dimension, you must call upon me personally.
Who are you?
I am King Sewer of the Summit Kingdom of Calvia, brother, alongside the other elemental monarchs, to the unfortunate and insane Boreas. In earlier days, we ruled the four realms of Fairy in relative peace, each of us the master of our own kingdom. But something changed in Boreas. He grew darker somehow, more than was typical of his usual melancholy. We worried, yes, but chose not to intervene. Boreas was the Lord of Hyberheim, and it was his right to rule it as he pleased. When our brother called the elemental seats to convene in Hyberheim, we were ecstatic. Boreas seemed again interested in the joint rule of Fairy, in upholding the long-established diplomacy of our lands. When we arrived, however,
It was not Boreas who greeted us, but a dark figure. A woman with a stare like blackest fire. In her staff she held a demonic power, the likes of which I've never felt. And as we were sucked into its depths, we thought we'd never see the light of Fairy again.
You say it was the woman who trapped you. What do you know of her?
I listened closely when I could to Boreas' doings. From what I could tell, it seems this woman had little contact with our deranged brother after the initial exchange of the staff. From what I could tell, the arrangement was thus. She gave him us, contained, and in return he gave her access to his great star stone, and scores of imps he'd invited to Hyberheim. After that, the two parted, and I heard little more of the woman. In his fits of madness, Boreas would sometimes bellow abuse about the demon woman. I can only assume he meant the same who trapped us.
I found the White Witch, but she's trapped in ice. Can you help me free her?
Source Hunter, it would be my sincerest honor. Take this rune, and use it to summon me when you're near the witch once more. If she can be extracted from Boreas' ice, I'll find a way to make it so.
And not sure why you have an air essence. But those are rare enough as it is, and I am currently loaded, so may as well take my leave.
That's settled that, isn't it? We best be on our way then. The spring and autumn kingdoms won't rule themselves, you know. May our paths cross soon, Source Hunter.
Alright. But that, as they say, is that. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed our time together. A little bit of variety in the stream. Do let me know if you feel a good change to the format and all that. Still experimenting with the way things are. Well, occasionally I also need a break from this kind of thing. But anyway, that'll do. I'll see you all next week, hopefully. And I'll see you then. Bye.